What's up guys, the Bobcat here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4 with the Common Sense expansion. So I've wanted to do EU4 for a while now. It was one of the first ones I did actually, when we played way a long time ago. We played over here as Vijanagar, or Vijanagar, don't know how you say it. But we played over there. But now, we're going to be doing one which I've wanted to play for a long time, but never really found the opportunity. However, now, with Common Sense being out, I thought, why not? So, with Common Sense, a lot of stuff has changed. See, there's new countries now. I think Ravensburg now exists. Yeah, that's one of them. But we're not going to be playing in Europe. I honestly don't like playing in Europe that much. So, instead, we're going to be going all the way over here and playing as Ming. And I did say a long time ago in my Indian campaign that I wanted to play as Ming. So that's what we're going to be doing. Ming has had a few changes, along with obviously all the development and stuff like that. So I am going to rejoin you all once we have loaded in as Ming. So here we are. We have now loaded in. And we are Ming. Now, the first changes that have happened, as you can see these little icons here, are that forts now exist. What forts do is they act as zone of control. So I don't exactly know how movement works around them, but these provinces here now have all these building tabs, but also they only take one siege tick to siege. However, a fort takes multiple, and as long as the fort hasn't fallen, then it pretty much secures all land around it. However, if a fort is taken, then all the land around it immediately becomes owned by, or occupied I should say. I think that's how it works. Also you can see here we've got these development options that do a multitude of different things. Probably going to be focusing on the manpower one more than anything else, maybe the diplom one. Admin one is quite useful, but because we are Ming and a celestial empire, we do have some downsides. Let's get into those. So we are an empire, and we have land force modifier minus 33%, which is quite significant. Our manpower is not that big. We only have 36,000 in total, considering the size of our empire. But we do get a 10% off technology, so it doesn't cost quite as much. It only costs 150% extra rather than 160. So we do have that going for us. We also have national focus reset every cooldown minus 10. I don't exactly know what that means, but it obviously means our focus is our focus cooldown changes a lot less. But because we are also a celestial empire, we have autonomy at a maximum of 50%, or minimum I should say. So that means we cannot get the maximum we should be getting. So all our provinces are only giving us half as much as they otherwise would, which is not very good. But we should be able to fix that after a certain amount of time. Now then, let's start moving things along, shall we? We are a Chinese tech group. We don't have very good technology nor a leader. Our leaders are actually completely pants. Like, really bad. 111 and a 112? Ugh, so horrible. But hopefully we can do something about that. Now, economy-wise, we're making a lot of money, which is good. One thing I didn't mention was the fact that Ming used to have a big problem with a thing called inwards perfection, where, if we lower down here, you have these 3 different factions. Each one of these factions gives different bonuses to different things. These bonuses are a lot more subtle now, I suppose, compared to what they used to be. They used to be like, if the temple faction wasn't in power, you would have only 95% discipline, but you'd gain a lot more force limit and such like that. Same with taxes and air chance and all that stuff. So having these down is quite nice. Now I think I'm going to focus on the temple faction, because that can give some really nice things. I've never been one for trade much, and the bureaucrats can be quite nice. I mean, build cost down will certainly be helpful. But let's start off with our plan. or my plan more specifically. Now, we have these three missions. Restore the Old Frontier gives us manpower, recovery, speed, and yearly prestige for 10 years. This one I think has been nerfed quite badly because it used to give you a stability for taking Diviet. But the thing is with Diviet, and I don't think it's changed, is you get increased coring cost, which means this would take a huge amount to core. 270 for the capital. 105. Very expensive. So my plan is to vassalize them. But first things first, let's get an alliance with Korea. It's nice and easy to do, and it's not going to be too difficult. So we'll get that underway. We have 2 diplomats free, so we'll just pop all these open. Unfortunately, the mods haven't been updated yet, so I don't have my increased diplomacy view. Hopefully that will come in sooner rather than later. So we're going to get a royal marriage with them, and then we'll get our alliance. We have provinces to convert. We've got a bunch of new religions as well, which is very interesting to see. You've got Animist, Vajarian, Theravdia. I'm butchering these horribly. I apologise. If anyone has watched my channel for an extended period of time, you will know that I'm terrible with names. I suppose we can start working on the Animist. There's no reason not to. Let's get that underway. Let's also get our army together. Our army is quite spread out at the moment, and that is not ideal. So we'll get some armies together. Get some up and down. Let's unpause and start this train rolling. Ooh, that's a severe frame rate drop. It was going to concern me actually, the frame rate, because I cannot play this game very well. It doesn't run particularly strong on my computer for some reason. In fact, I'm going to turn off something like reflections. And we've got that mission complete, so +1 diplomatic reputation. I think that made a bit of a difference. Ugh, so terrible frame rate. Oh, it's holding. Well, we'll keep it on speed 1 for the time being. Improve our prestige, get 50 prestige. That's not going to happen quite yet. Ooh. We'll just lose ducats. I'm not losing the stability. It's too painful. Now then, restore the old frontier. That isn't going to happen, but we can create an army. I mean, we have plenty of manpower. Our total force limit is 69, the perfect number. How much do we need then? We need like an extra 30 some troops. It'll be quite painful. What we could do though is we could mothball some of these forts, because we don't need all of them running. Like this one, for instance. We'll mothball this one and this one here. That saves us what, like 0.5 ducats or something? 0.4? Yeah, 0.4 ducats. So that's quite nice, I suppose. It saves us a little bit of money. We also need to make sure our trade fleet is going somewhere. Let's go to the... Do we want Beijing node or do we want the hands-on? I'm not sure when it comes to trade. Trade over in Ming is very weird, because we own all the hands-on node. Let's send out some of our people to transfer. Send you from hands-on, because we have 100% control over there, so we might as well. I think it's the what is it? Hangzhou, I think it is. Again, I'm going to butcher these names horribly. I apologise in advance. But we're going to focus that node. Ooh, 20 frames a second. Always nice. Activate all forts, mothball all forts. We don't need to do any of that. Ooh, nearly forgot. I need to keep doing my plan, don't I? So, the ones I want to vassalize are Jinzhou or Cochin. Probably Jinzhou, because Korea will attack them and I don't want that to happen, because if possible I would like to vassalize Korea. It's probably not going to happen. I have to take some provinces from them, but we can do it with these guys, I think. Let's have a look. Military base, power base. So what, we just boost our military, I think, and that should work. Might be technology. I'm not sure. Speaking of technology, I would very much like to get an idea very quickly problem is, it now takes up to level 5, not 4, so that sort of put me back a bit on with that, which is not ideal. So I think I want to focus military and just get up our military power. But I do want to have those guys on my side, so we will accept that alliance. Can't get a royal marriage with them, but we can at least improve relations. If we can get to vassalizing them, that would be brilliant. Because we could vassalize them and then pretty much feed them all these guys here. That's pretty much how I work when it comes to Ming. We'll choose the one to create an army, I suppose. It's 10 years, 75% of our force limit. How much is that? I should probably figure this out. I don't have a calculator with me. So 10% is 7, isn't it? About 21, 28. I'm sorry, but I'm terrible at maths. 2. We just get 30. That should do. Let's not do maths on stream. Well, stream. This isn't streamed. I'm recording. We're gonna get like 15 infantry and say 10 cavalry. It's gonna cost us 400 ducats to build that. And we'll obviously add all our provinces. In fact, we'll take this down a bit so it doesn't cost quite as much. I should do. It costs us 200 to build all that. It's expensive. It can be template name 1 because why not? Template name 1. It costs 200 gold. That's pretty much all our cash gone. But we'll get it back. And where's a place that's got decent supply limit? I think we want them down here somewhere. I think down here's got some very good supply limit. Yeah, just there in Hangzhou. Hangzhou? But we'll get them there. It has lowered our manpower significantly, but it only takes 10 years for that to come back. We have some provincial unrest. 0.4. They will rebel in about 208 years, so no need to worry on that part. Because we are a celestial empire, we also get a -5 to revolt risk, which is really good. However, if our legitimacy drops below 20 or 50, then we lose that and we gain a +5. It's really terrible. When it comes to playing as Ming, you do not want to get low legitimacy. Sure, we'll accept a royal marriage from you. That is perfectly reasonable. We can have our army stationed there. Do we have a royal marriage for you? Yeah, we do. They desire our provinces, but that's not a big deal. We need to buff our army up significantly and hopefully get them to actually join our side. Oh, they're hostile to us now. Well, we've got an alliance with them, so that's not very good. Ooh! Why would we want that? We might as well just take their stability. That's a great thing. I mean, lose 1 stability and gain -5% tech cost. That's just nowhere near as useful as gaining 1 stability. Hey, and we can have a national idea. Enforce our heritage. Sure. The tolerance going down is not very good. Is it tolerance for heretics or heathens? Heathens. We have no heathens. So, yeah, sure. That'll significantly boost forward our conversion rate, which we do want to get working. I suppose animist is heathen, but it doesn't matter. We've got 1 stability now. We should be just fine. Let's group the army up. The army down there is coming together. We should probably also get Diviet on our side. We'll improve relations down here. Hopefully we can get them to join us as well. I'm a big fan of Diplo annexing people. The Oirat declared war on Chitai? Not sure how you say that. Again, names are going to be butchered. Now, another thing to take into mind, I think, is that the Oirats have, yeah, they've got the vassal of Ming. Oh, not Ming, sorry, Mongolia. I am Ming. So we need to take Cochin out as quickly as possible, because otherwise they will annex Mongolia and then attack Cochin, and I want this area here to myself. So we're going to want to start fabricating claims as soon as I have a diplomat, which I don't have. So, we'll bring you back from Diviet. It's not too difficult for us to get that back. I'm hoping these guys will stop being hostile to us. They're somewhat willing to trust us. I suppose if we just improve relations, it should work out for the best. And if we can get into war, then even better. War together, that is. The economic base is... what, equal to ours, did I say? Compared. I don't know how economic base works. It's always confused me as that. We've got over 1,000 developments, so... whatever that means. Beijing does not have a autonomy limit, thankfully. But it does cost a fair amount to boost it up, so that's not going to be happening. We'll probably make our king into a general. Wow, 3-2. Great. The sooner he dies, the better. And we can build forts where? Pretty much everywhere. We're not going to be building forts. Forts are expensive and we don't need them all that much. Like maybe one there, and that'd be fine. But we're not going to be getting them. Buildings have changed a lot as well. We're only going to get forts where we need them, so pretty much on our borders. I'm going to try not to have too much overlap, if possible, when it comes to setting them up. We are on speed 3 as well, trying to keep a nice high frame rate. Did turn off a bunch of different graphical options to hopefully increase that. What does that mean? Does that mean you can walk there? Although those are the ones in the zone of control, apparently. Well, that's nice to see. We'll send these guys to maybe over here somewhere. I'm not sure. Can we get Cam on our side? We could. We could indeed. I am very tempted to do that. I really do want to grow this way as well, towards the west. Eating Japan is a side project, I suppose. Eventually we'll do it. None of these guys are willing to vassalize, which is a shame. Looks like Hexi has gone to war with Yarn, or Yern, so that's to be expected. We need to be fabricating claims. So we need to fabricate a claim on, say, well, yeah, why not? Gives an excuse to attack. Now, did we set rivals? I don't think we need to. Emperor declared war on Tang. Okay, not a big deal. Do we not have any rivals? I don't think we do. No. No, I don't think we do. Well, that's good to see, I suppose. We do have one extra diplomatic relation limits, so it's difficult to decide what to do. I mean, getting them on our side is always a good idea. They're not very big or powerful, but they are mountains. I think I will try and go for them. We've got a bit of time left on our diplomat, so we will leave him working. I will try and keep the frame rate high as well. Probably going to have to turn off some more graphical options, like particle effects maybe. Keep the frame rate up. Frame rate is after all the most important thing. A nice steady 30 FPS is a necessity. We have been insulted by Mongyang. Well, I'm not going to follow it up. I don't want to go west just yet. It is west, isn't it? Yeah. We'll focus on the north for the time being. After all, I do want to westernize soonish. Obviously it's not going to happen until we meet Russia, so we're going to have to wait on that. I do want to get up in technology. And we've converted a province. Work on the next one, get our religious unity up, get our national unrest down. In regards to ideas as well, I did mention this, that I wanted to get an idea very quickly. The first idea I want is going to be humanist, because humanist pretty much negates all rebels. I mean, 25% religious unity, -2 national unrest, tolerance of heretics, separatism, which means we can conquer easily, accepted culture threshold, better relations over time, tolerance of heathens, idea cost. It's a really strong one, and I really like to take it first off. I like to get humanist, then say diplomatic, and then maybe something like, I don't know, quantity or quality. Good choices. Influential wouldn't be a bad idea either if I am going for the annexation one. So there is a choice between these two. I'm not sure which one I'll go for, but I'm definitely going humanist first, as soon as I can. Well, the problem is we need a lot of power points for that. In fact, how much are we making? We're making bank. We should get a guy. Missionary. Yeah, missionary's good. Diplomatic reputation guy. He's always nice. And we'll go for morale of armies. Get us 3 extra points. Improve our relation with people. Hey then, they love us now, which is wonderful. Still, they're not willing to vassalize ever. How is Daviet looking? Will they vassalize? Not same religion. Ming power compared to Daviet, and economic base. I don't understand the economic base. Poor uniforms. Oh well. Economic base, I just never understand it. I mean, it was possible to annex them or diplomatically vassalize them before, but I don't know if it's possible now. We'll see. Sure, why not? Oh, we've got our claim. And low frame rate. So, they are Tech 3, which is a little... which is not ideal. I mean, they do have an extra land morale, but we do have morale of armies guy. They're not in a war, they're allied with... Ooh, they're allied with them. Really? I hate it when this happens. Well, we can take one of their provinces, and that should help them out, or lower them down. Alternatively, we could forcefully vassalize them, which would work. We'll shall see. Do we go to war straight away? Korea would jump in. Where's Karadel? Is that blue one there? I cannot tell. I imagine it is. Well, let's make sure we have armies up here. And we have galleys and ships. This is inland sea? Yeah, so we can go and slightly out of range. We won't be going there just yet then. I probably shouldn't have these transports around really. They don't do much for me. And I won't be needing them, so we'll just mothball them. Save us a little bit of money. We've got plenty of money anyway, thanks to not having inland perfection, which is wonderful, I might add. So we could get another claim. Just really waiting for our troops to arrive. As soon as they arrive, should be safe to go to war. This marriage situation is not ideal, but we've got Korea on our side, and Korea should be more than capable of dealing with Jianzhou. Jianzhou? I don't know how you say it, just guessing. So our army's in position. Where's their fort? Do they have any forts? I don't know if they do. Or if they do, I can't see them. They have little fort icons. They do, I think. Yeah, they do. Let's look for little fort icons. Should be one in the capital. Well, I can't see any, so we'll just declare war. We're 3 years in. We should be okay. Fingers crossed. Yep, there's their capital. Let's get the war goal sieged first, or we can at least take off some troops. Oh, I should have named them as a co-belligerent. Should have done that. Oops. Oh well. Not a big deal. We'll drop off just one regiment, because that's all we need to drop off. And we'll go after the capital. And we'll split this army in half, so attrition isn't as bad. No, that's not necessary. We'll leave it. Apparently they're... Oh no, they attacked us. Really? They attacked us? I suppose their morale is better, but we have an amazing general in our leader. So... that works. Already sieged that. Only takes one siege tick for stuff to be sieged. We stack wiped them as well. Which is even better. And now we siege down the fort, which is going to take a bit of time. These forts are not easy to siege at all. Well, not too bad, I suppose. Just get some good rolls and we should be just fine. There we go. That war goal is sieged. Kajari sieged. Let's go down here and siege up their land. Sue for peace. Can I make you into a vassal? I cannot. You are actually too big to vassalize. Interesting. Very interesting. I can vassalize wherever these guys are. I don't know where they are, but they're somewhere. Sure. Ooh. Wait, where they come from? Oh, they're there. Oh. I see. That's not ideal. Well, we have to deal with that, don't we? They have a 2-fire leader. Go and stick our guy somewhere. Well, our fort's there, so it should take a bit of time for him to siege that. Do we vassalize them? Probably not. We leave them to be fed to the Oirats. Give the Oirats something to eat. I'm tempted to go after that army, but I think... No, it's a 3-shock army. No way am I doing that. 3-shock is far too dangerous. I don't know what you're still stood there for. That does not need to. You don't need to stand there. Oh, one off breaking the walls. If we'd have broken the walls, that'd have really helped. Effect siege attaches by +2. That's good to know. We can actually see what this does now. Gives it +1 to the dice roll. And I just hit my microphone multiple times. There, we're back up to 500 ducats, which is very good to see. Why don't we keep building units? Oh, actually, we better not. No, manpower and all. Got about 2 minutes left as well in this part before we have to end. Right, a 3-shock general is going to be a nightmare to deal with. Thankfully, we do have a 3-shock of our own, so... Oh, I think he's coming after us. Conversion, very nice. We have forts that are mothballed. It's not a big deal. They are far enough away that they cannot really affect anything. And where did they go? Did they die or did they run away? Did the Oirat attack them? Yeah, the Oirat attacked them. Well, thanks to the Oirat, they unsieged our land for us. So, how nice of them. I think he's getting ready to attack me. So we'll bring our guy out. Mongolia's opinion. Mongolia's opinion does not matter. Why does Mongolia's opinion not matter? Because they're a vassal. And they can't actually do anything themselves. Oh dear. Looks like there's a battle about to go down. Let's drop off one regiment. Get this army, consolidate. Because they're locked now into walking to us, we're going to have to get walking as ourselves. Ooh, this is not good. Oh wow, we melted. We are not going to get there on time. But we can't stop, so... Oh no, we did arrive on time. Come on man, turn it around. 0 to 7, not a good roll. Better. Much better. There we go. Knew we could do it. Let's get you back to Beijing. Get you healed up. 0.5 men there. Army is fully funded, just taking a long time for it to reinforce. Need 15,000 men to fully reinforce. Wow. We're reinforcing 1,000 a month. Well, looks like our manpower's gonna hurt. Often does though. How's the army doing? Healing up nicely? Good. Provided we take this, that should auto-siege. With any luck. If I'm not mistaken. Doesn't matter if it's been unoccupied, it will be occupied as soon as we take this. Which we have a 42% chance of doing. Need to roll 8. Well, 2's not exactly what I wanted. Turn to Confucian or gain 5 prestige. There is nothing to be made for gaining prestige. Which one is that one? Guanang. No, we'll just leave them be. Gain some prestige. We can convert them pretty quickly. Oh, but we've hit 30 minutes, so I have to end this part here. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this series, and I will see you all next time.